Hey guys, and welcome back to the Hairdryer treatment with me, KC, and Keyshenn and Kumar. And today we got a fun video for you guys. It's all about the Euros, which is about to start in I think like 2 days, Friday 3 a.m. Singapore time, if I'm not sure. Saturday morning, which is basically Friday night for me. Euros starting very soon. Each of us have our own thoughts on who we think are going to win, who are going to be the surprise packages, and players to watch, or rather the player of the tournament. We're going to discuss all those things at the end of the video. But before that, we're going to look at the Euros official website for the tournament predictor. I think they've done a great job in this tournament predictor. It's very well developed and created. I think Keyshenn is going to share his screen, and three of us are going to discuss basically who we think are going to get out of each of the groups, and who's going to make it to the knockout stages and make it eventually to the final to win the cup in the end of the day. So Keyshenn, can you please share the screen and we can get started on the video?
All right, great. Can you guys see the screen?
All right, cool. So here we have it. As you can see, the tournament predictor from the official Euros website. So you guys can actually go to the website and check it out for yourselves and maybe come up with your own predictions. But just straight away to kick us off, we're going to start with Group A. Keyshenn, I think we can go with you first. Who do you think is going to finish bottom of Group A?
I think the thing is, I think bottom's going to be a bit more difficult. I think we all can agree that Italy is going to finish on top. Right?
Yeah, okay, fine. Are we all in agreement? Kumar, Italy on top?
I see it.
Or do you have a shock decision at the start of the day? Personally, I think Italy is going to finish on top. I think Keyshenn, you feel the same. How about you, Kumar? Are you going to agree with us, or
Yeah.
are you going in a different way?
Yeah, I feel like
Italy as well.
Looks like Italy will finish top.
Okay, cool. What about second place? Personally, I feel like Turkey is going to take second. They have a couple of players that are really on form in terms of their strike force. They've got a lot of creative players as well who look like they could really make an impact. I can't pronounce his name from live. It's Chanoglu. Yes, then they have Burak Yilmaz as well, who fired Lille to their first League One, I think, in their history or in a while. So I think Turkey are going to be a very irritating team of top teams. So I think they're going to finish second.
Okay, this is where I'm going to say it's going to be a surprise. I don't think Turkey is going to finish that well because I think all of the whole country is going to depend on Burak Yilmaz. But the thing is, Yilmaz is 35 years old. If you look at it, I think Switzerland might be second because Switzerland is that type of team. People always write them off, but they always tend to finish out the group stage. They always end up making into the knockout stages.
Right, but for me, Switzerland, I feel like I don't think their team has changed that much from the World Cup. I think the star players have aged, and some have gone downhill. I think the most notable players they have are probably players like Seferovic, Xhaka, Shaqiri, all of whom are good players, but against an Italy side and a Turkish side who seems like not only I know I mentioned Burak Yilmaz, but honestly, I think I've seen the team. None comes to mind at the moment. But they have a very fast-paced team, a good system, a good coach.
Their defense is good also. They got Soyuncu at the back.
Yeah, exactly. So Kumar, are you going to break the deadlock? Are you going to pick any one of those teams, or are you going Wales?
Why does it always come down to me? Oh my god!
Come on, break the tie. Turkey for second, so we will go with Turkey second. Third, Keyshenn, who do you think is going third then? Or are you going to stick to Switzerland?
Switzerland, because I don't think Wales is going to finish. I don't think they're going to come out of this group because I think currently they have this ongoing investigation with Brian Giggs at the moment. I think that should demoralize the whole team. Morale should be going down. I mean, you bring in some sort of coach we have not heard of. Apparently, he was coaching Port Vale before this.
Okay.
Wales. I don't think someone with that caliber is gonna, make them finish off the group or second or something. So for me, I feel like Switzerland's gonna finish third and Wales gonna finish last.
Right. So I agree. I actually agree that I think Switzerland's third for me. Wales is going to be last. Wales, like you mentioned, a lot of behind the scenes drama. And just before this, I think Daniel James put out an interview saying Wales is a team to be feared. I think that he needs to go get his head checked. It's a bunch of has-beens, old players. I don't see them going anywhere with this. So Wales bottom.
They suck in FIFA too, man.
Okay, so Kumar, I'm guessing you agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's quickly go on to Group B. Belgium, Russia, Denmark, and Finland. I think we can all agree Finland is going to finish bottom of the group. What do you guys think?
I don't think so. I don't think quite yet. I think Finland might surprise us here and there. Like they'll get like a few good results.
Against Denmark and Belgium?
Maybe a draw against Denmark, but I can see them winning Russia though, because Russia, I don't see them performing anymore. The World Cup was good, but afterwards they have not been performing like.
The thing, okay, yeah. No,
the thing about Russia is because they were only doing better in the World Cup is because they were playing their own ground. But other tournaments, other venues they go, right, you can see their record is pretty trash lah.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, but the thing is, right, this is unique in the sense that this Euros is not going to be played in a single country.
Yeah.
They're playing in countries from all over the world. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe one of the places that the stadiums that have been selected is in Russia, and I think Russia is going to be playing a lot of home games.
No, I think Group B, most of them should be playing in. If I'm not wrong, Denmark is playing all their games at home.
No, I checked the schedule, total there is 12 different venues for this Euro.
Yeah.
At 12 different countries.
Russia is one of them, correct?
I believe so. My schedule is...
Okay, so in terms of that, I don't think Finland made it by the skin of their teeth through the playoffs, and I don't think that for me personally, I don't think that they're going to do anything in this group, especially with the team in Belgium and Denmark. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Denmark. I think honestly they're going to be one of the teams to watch this season. Denmark is a very, very strong midfield. They're a bit iffy on attack, but the defense and midfield are very, very strong, and if they can get a few results, I think for me. Okay, so personally, I feel Finland is going to be bottom. You feel Russia is going to be bottom, Keyshenn?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly for me, I feel like it's going to be Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and then Russia.
Okay, how about you, Kumar? What do you think?
I think it's going to be Belgium, Denmark, Russia, and then Finland.
So I think...
Same as well?
Yeah, exactly the same. I think we'll go with that. Finland to finish bottom. I was actually doing some research in terms of their results as well. Very, very unconvincing. A lot of drab results. They lost to Estonia, they lost to Sweden, they lost to Switzerland in their last 3 games. It's all 3 L's. So yeah, I don't think Finland are going to do much this season.
It's also their first tournament as well.
Yeah. But another team I want to cover later, which we'll get there. It's also their first time I think one of the first times in a long time in a major tournament.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I feel like they are going to do differently from Finland, but we'll get there when we talk about them. Group C.
Are they in Group C?
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not.
Group C, we have Austria, North Macedonia, Ukraine, and Netherlands. I think, are we going to agree on the fact that maybe Netherlands is going to finish top in this group?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah, Netherlands most likely is going to finish top.
Okay, so we go ahead and put Netherlands right on top. How about second spot? Who do you think is going to take it from up? Let's start with you first.
I don't know. I have this funny feeling it's going to be Ukraine.
What,
Ukraine? Any reason?
Okay.
What particular reason? Okay, I don't have a particular reason, but their team is, how would I say, when I see them play, they are quite competitive. They have quality in all their departments of the team, but I don't know, it's just a funny feeling that I feel Ukraine will go through to the knockout stage lah.
Yeah, a couple of iffy results. One of their best results, I think, in the last 6 games they played is against France. They drew against France 1-1 in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
Their most recent result, they beat Cyprus 4-0. They beat Northern Ireland 1-0. And then the games before that, 3 games before that, they had a couple of draws, all 1-1 results. So
you can see they are quite competitive actually.
Yeah, no, okay. So you are saying Ukraine will be second. How about you, Keyshenn?
Okay, for me, this is how I'm going to go. I feel like we're sleeping on Austria as well. I think in this group, Austria should finish second company.
Okay, so I'm going to agree with Keyshenn here. I actually have Australia down for second.
Austria.
Sorry, Austria. Slip of the tongue. Austria. Austria down for second, and I think Ukraine, for me personally, actually, I think they're going to finish last.
Oh yeah, I also think so. I think because this is going to be North Macedonia's I think first tournament as well. And recently
I think they are going to be one of the shocks. Yeah.
Recently they beat Germany as well, right? 2-1. If I'm not
Beat
wrong.
them 2-1. They have a couple of very very decent results in their last couple of games. I'll just pull it up. Yeah, like you said, 2-1 draw against Germany. They beat Kazakhstan 4-0. Drew with Slovenia 1-1. That's just their last three games. They beat Liechtenstein 5-0. Just missing out against Romania 3-2. So they're performing against the big teams. Getting decent results. So I think North Macedonia is like Kumar's dad actually said recently, do not sleep on North Macedonia because they might get the third spot over Ukraine. Yeah. I feel like Ukraine maybe this time might slip up.
So Kumar, are you going to listen to your dad? Are you going to go get instinct in Ukraine?
No, I'm still going for Ukraine to finish higher as much higher as possible in the group.
Okay, but for now, I think we'll go with the majority. I think North Macedonia. Are you agreeing with North Macedonia third?
Yeah. That's why. That's the reason. Next, we go to Group D.
Group D, last three groups. The groups are getting more interesting now. Scotland, England, Croatia, and Czech Republic in Group D. Any objections with England taking top spot in this group?
Nope.
Yes, I have an objection.
I think England.
I feel Croatia will finish top.
Oh, okay. I got a very shocking result in terms of that. But yeah, okay. I think since it's we will go on a voting basis. Like since top is me and Keyshenn feel England are going to finish top, so we'll go with England top. Any reason in particular why I think Croatia are going to finish above England? Kumar?
Lovren.
England's backline is not so convincing for me. And Croatia, I mean, they have proven that they can go very far in tournaments before this, and I think their squad has improved. On top of the quality they have a good few youngsters coming in also, like those prospect kind of players. So yeah, that's why I think they'll finish quite strongly.
Okay, to argue that point, I still think they're going to play the starting 11. I mean, their starting 11 is going to be the same 11 guys that played in the World Cup, and those 11 guys have actually aged on.
Yeah,
I
also feel that. Yeah,
I think this is the group where they actually finish bottom.
Okay, so I don't exactly agree with that statement, but I do agree with the statement you made first about that their players aging. I know they got world-class players, very very top players who play in the top teams in all around the world. Like obviously Luka Modric, the sensational midfielder, the Dejan Lovren, Vida. Vida is
Yeah.
No, the centre back is Vida, right?
Vida, centre back is the Vida guy.
They got Brozovic, and like you said, they got a lot of key players. But
Mandzukic.
if they are Mandzukic, all these players have played before. I think like the key thing about this Euros is going to be how many players are going to be fresh to this new this tournament. And I think Croatia is one of those things that are going to be going back to experience. It may serve them well, it might backfire. So for me personally, I'm going to go with Croatia in third in this table.
And who's going to finish second for you?
For me, Scotland is going to finish second.
Okay, and I agree Scotland will finish second.
For me personally, I'll just keep it really quick. Scotland, I think, is the Wales of the last Euros. I don't think Wales is going to repeat what they did. That's why we have them in fourth. But Scotland they are coming off a high. It's their first tournament after a long time. They are very, very young, energetic midfielders. They have McGinn, McTominay, all these type of players who I think can do a job. And I think that Croatia, Scotland, second, third place battle will be decided obviously in their match. Because I think it's either one of these teams. But for me, if I'm going with my gut feeling, I think Scotland is going to make it to second position and Croatia will be third.
If I were to add my 2 cents, I think Scotland has a high chance of going through because they're going to play most of it. I think some of the games are going to be played at Scotland itself. Hampden Park, if I'm not wrong. So for me, I feel like Scotland's going to
Okay, but Kumar said Croatia second, right?
Croatia second, Scotland third. Because I think that this kind of tournament, you don't only rely on your youngsters, you actually go with experience. Experience is what will bring you far. The players will know what to do, how to play against each country. So this kind of tournament can't just rely on form and everything. Everything goes out the window. You basically come down to...
Kumar basically just said, kids won't win you anything.
Yeah. No, I never said they won't win anything. I'm just saying that they just add to the team, but eventually it's the experience that actually comes through.
Right, okay. Moving on to
the next group.
E. Okay, I think we didn't even talk about Czech Republic, but obviously Czech Republic is the weakest link in this team, so I have So Group E, we have Poland, Espanyol, who is being repped by Mr. Kumar here, and Sweden as well as Slovakia. What are your thoughts on this group? And Keyshenn, who do you think is going to finish top?
I think we should start with Kumar first since he's repping
Spain
Spain.
first. Click the button, put them on first.
All right, Spain goes to top.
This is a no-brainer lah. Seriously.
Okay, yeah.
It's a no-brainer, definitely. How about second, guys?
I think Sweden will be second.
I think Poland will finish second, in my opinion.
Poland, I feel like they depend too much on Lewandowski, and once you nullify him, they don't have anyone else to go to. I think Sweden has like an even spread of.
No, Lewandowski is there, Milik is there. They have actually quite a number of good attacking players coming through the national team this time around. Actually, those who perform better are in their own leagues lah.
Yeah, but if you look at Sweden have like who's that? Isak, Kulusevski, who's playing at Juventus. I think they have a good. I wouldn't say like very good center back.
Zlatan is in, right? I think Zlatan is in.
Zlatan's out. He's out. Injury. He's out with injury.
I feel like they would be.
I feel like that is maybe one of the point they can. Since he's not coming with them, right, I think there's a chance they might miss out.
Sweden didn't have Zlatan in the World Cup and they actually went far. They lost to England only in one of the knockout rounds.
You know what? I'm going to go with Sweden finishing second as well, primarily based on their last 7 or 8 internationals. They've only lost once. They've played against the likes of France, Croatia. They've beaten Croatia. You know, they've gone on this run. They've beaten Finland, Estonia, Armenia. All wins, very few draws, and then just one defeat to France. That was a 4-2 game back in November. But I think Sweden is marginally better than Poland. Like I said, maybe Sweden and Poland, this match is one to watch to decide the second and third places.
And
so yeah, I think that's the order we can go with.
I guess we all can agree Slovakia's going to finish last, right?
Yeah, Slovakia has been rubbish in terms of form.
Okay, then I guess let's move to the exciting group of the tournament. The group of death.
Group of death.
Hungary to finish first.
I have a good feeling Hungary will not finish last.
You're wrong.
No, as in, I think they won't finish last, but I think they finish third. Because if
who thinks we're gonna finish last?
Because if you think about it, Hungary has a lot of surprising players in the squad.
But you're talking about Portugal, France, and Germany.
Okay, I think Germany's going to finish last.
Okay, that's why I disagree, man, big time.
Okay, because there's a reason why I think Germany will finish last, but you guys can argue your point as well.
Okay, let's go for first. Who do you think is going to finish first? I think this one is where we're going to differ a lot. Okay, but yeah, I agree with France. France is going to finish top. I'm going to go with second place for Germany. I'm actually going second place Germany.
I'm going Portugal.
Like I said, I went recently. I think 2 days ago, I was watching the Euros runs for like there was a video for Portugal's road to victory for their last Euros win, and they were severely, even in the World Cup, severely horrendous in the group stages. So I'm not saying Portugal are going to get kicked out of the Euros in the group stages. I'm just saying that they're going to go the hard way again. They're going to qualify for the knockouts, but they're going to qualify through the third position. So for me personally, I'll say Portugal third, Germany second. Kumar will break the deadlock.
I think Portugal will just dog shit their way through. Okay, Portugal did that in the last Euros, yes. But I think they have more quality now compared to back then. The only thing they lack in depth is like maybe centre back. They only have like one good. I wouldn't say one good centre back, which is who's that? Ruben Dias. They have experience as well, like people like Pepe and who's the other guy? That played
Jose Fonte.
Jose Fonte.
Two very aging centre backs, bro.
Two aging centre backs. So
I mean, no experience counts lah, but if you're, I mean, sometimes not. How do I put it? Too old also, they can't keep up with the number of games they are going to play also.
And look at the players they're going up against.
Where was this point when you actually brought up about Croatia?
No. I said experience counts, but you cannot have your entire defense aging.
Okay,
you can't be playing with old men in your defense and expect your front line is going to score. It doesn't work that way.
Okay, this is why I feel like Germany might lose out because the coach is going to leave after the end of this. I think they brought back some old players. People like Hummels, Muller, because
which I think will help them.
I think so as well, but I think it's because he doesn't trust the squad he has at the moment. He's like, oh, I think I need experience because look at the way they actually capitulated against teams like Mexico and South Korea in the World Cup. So,
yeah, but I feel like the team in World Cup, right, we can't really compare it with this current team. Yeah, there are a lot of similar players. But you're looking at players like Ilkay Gundogan, you're looking at players like Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, all these players who have won. I'm sorry, but let me finish. I know Timo Werner has had a horrendous season. He has had a horrendous season, but he has come into it towards the end of the campaign. Players like Kai Havertz also have come into like form at the end of the campaign. And their last game against Latvia, I was just watching the extended highlights not too long ago, like a few hours ago. And they were playing some decent stuff. You know, Kai Havertz looks like he's back to his Bayer Leverkusen sort of days, especially with this German team. And I think Werner, like I said, Werner, while there's much to be desired about his finishing, you know, he has the pace, and he didn't even start that game. You know, Thomas Müller started up front. And I think bringing back players like Hummels and Thomas Müller and like Kumar, bringing up Kumar said about experience, you know, having a majority of the team surrounding youth, but having those 2 or 3 figureheads that are experienced in World Cups and Euros are going to help Germany. And the fact that the coach is leaving, I think they're going to want to send him off on a high. So I don't think Germany is in any place to finish last. If they do, that's just embarrassment, to be honest.
Okay, so I guess Kumar, it's your deciding vote. Who's going to finish second? Who's going to finish?
I'm actually going with Germany also. I mean, my father also picked actually Germany to go all the way to win the championship, but I don't know if that's possible. But I think Portugal is over-reliant on Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what I feel. Every single tournament, it's always about relying on him. I know there's Bruno Fernandes and players like that, creative players, but the end game for them always comes down to if Ronaldo performs. If he scores, they win games. If he doesn't score, they usually just flunk or just draw the games. So I think that is going to be the factor that decides whether they will get third or second.
Okay, so I think that should wrap up our groups at the moment. Okay, let's go. The four best third place teams, because these 4 will make it to the knockout stages.
I think we can all agree Portugal is going to go through, because I think all 3 teams in that group are going to beat Hungary. So I feel like Portugal will have 3 points, and maybe goal difference will take them to the top. I mean, bring them to the knockout stages.
Can I say North Macedonia might actually go through as well?
Can you go to North Macedonia's group?
If you look at the group, maybe they'll lose to Netherlands, but they can get a draw out of Austria and maybe a win out of Ukraine.
Perhaps. What do you think, Kumar? Okay, let's leave Macedonia aside first.
What is this third place thing that they can qualify also?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all these third place teams, right? These are all the third place teams, all the groups. The best 4 of the third place teams, based on points, goal difference and all that, will qualify for the knockout stages. The best 4 out of 6.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So looking at that, I think Portugal, we agreed, is one. North Macedonia, I put one side. Do you think, Kumar, any other at these other teams will finish
Croatia.
best?
Croatia.
Okay, so Croatia. You can go ahead and put Croatia. Any more teams? North Macedonia aside, Russia and Switzerland. What do you guys think? Personally, I feel it's going to be. Personally, I feel it's going to be Switzerland. Personally, feel it's going to be Switzerland because Wales is going to have a stinker. I feel.
Yeah, I think Switzerland.
And I think
Russia's going to.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Switzerland also.
I think
okay,
Russia's going to have a tournament. Yeah.
Right. So final team to go in would be Poland or North Macedonia. What do you guys think? I know Keyshenn is saying North Macedonia.
I think Russia's going to have a stinker as well. They're going to lose to Belgium. They're going to lose to Denmark. They might draw against Finland.
Honestly, I think they might get a win against Finland. So that puts them at 3 points.
But North Macedonia won't have 4 if you go with that.
North Macedonia, if they manage to secure
a win and
a win and a draw, which would be against draw. Okay, wait, this is tough. Okay, you know what? I'm going with my gut. I'm going to say North Macedonia will go in as one of the teams. Although my brain tells me it's going to be Russia, but like my gut says North Macedonia. Kumar, deciding factor. I mean, do you agree with North Macedonia, or do you think Russia is going to be the one going to?
I think I feel Poland is going to go through.
Poland.
Poland's group is decent.
Poland's
But I
group
think
is
Spain and Sweden will get 2 wins comfortably out of that. The best thing Poland can look for is actually getting rid of Slovakia.
which is also 3 points.
Which is also
They might, you never know, they might end up drawing with Spain or even Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you never know.
Okay, you know what? Just go with
North
North Macedonia, and let's continue to the knockout stage.
Knockout stage.
So
Ooh.
round of 16,
Belgium
Belgium versus Portugal straight away. Very big game. Very hard to call. What are you guys going for?
I'm going for
Keyshenn.
Belgium.
Portugal.
I'm going to break the tie with Belgium. I think Belgium will go through the quarterfinals. I think I think Portugal will be out.
Italy versus Austria.
Kumar?
Italy
Italy for me.
Same.
So I think
France
Italy is going to go
versus
through. France for me
France.
straight away. Not much discussion needed.
We're gonna rush this up because we only have less than 10 minutes right now.
Yeah. So for me, Scotland versus Sweden. I think. You know what? I'm going to say Scotland.
I think
I'm gonna say
Scotland will go through.
Yeah, I think Scotland can go through.
Spain, Macedonia, Spain. I'm going Spain.
Definitely Spain.
Okay.
England and Germany. Holy shit. Keyshenn, go
I
with you
think
first.
England will win.
Okay. Akuma.
England.
And I will complete that with an England win as well. So I think Germany will get knocked out of the round of 16.
Holland,
Netherlands
Croatia.
versus Croatia.
Netherlands.
Yeah,
I will go for Croatia.
I can say Netherlands will win this.
Okay, so Netherlands it is.
Last one, Turkey.
Turkey versus Denmark. Oh, battle of the aggressive underdogs. I will say Denmark.
What?
Denmark.
Oh yeah, I was going for Denmark as well. Oof.
Okay, let's go. Quarterfinals.
Belgium.
Belgium versus Italy. Oh, shit.
Belgium.
Kumar.
Belgium.
How about you, Mr. Keyshenn?
I think Italy. They're the dark horses for this tournament, if I'm not wrong.
I'm going to say Italy as well. I think Italy will go to the semi-finals. I think Belgium will get the quarterfinals syndrome again.
Alright, France versus Scotland.
France.
Ah,
Yes,
my
the
God.
team's
I want
gonna
to say
continue.
Scotland. I want to say Scotland just for the hell of it. But, like, you know what? No, France. All the way. But, yeah, it's going to be France.
Okay. Spain versus England.
Ooh, shit.
When we Spain lah.
Okay, can I say something? I feel England go through on penalties because the hair is gonna have a howler again.
Oh, shit.
On penalties, yeah.
Nah, I
You
just
know
feel
what?
that Spain has too much quality lah. I think they'll just go through.
Their back four is not that great, you know. Think about it. They're playing a center defense to me at right back.
Who's that?
Who? Spain?
One of the Laurentiis from Atletico Madrid. They didn't
No,
bring
I
any,
thought
they didn't bring any
no.
right
They
back.
have. I think they are going to go with Azpilicueta on right back. If I'm not wrong, because
It's center
they
back.
are not playing him now because they want to save him for the tournament. So it's probably going to be Azpilicueta, Pau Torres, Laporte, and Jordi Alba. And that's actually a very good decent backline.
But
It is.
you played the hair and goalkeeper. The hair with
Okay, the
Spain.
goalkeeping issue, right? I don't know what is going to happen. It could be Unai Simon, who had a fantastic season in Spain in his league, or it could be De Gea. But it all comes down to the manager eventually, lah.
I'm gonna break the tie. I'm gonna say. Before I say this, I'm gonna say England is gonna go through. Mainly because I feel like it's a very tight competition. And I think England is going to be very different from the World Cup because they are bringing a few players that are superb. In the Premier League, they were fantastic. Grealish, Foden are going to be the main men for England this tournament, and we will see why. And I feel like it's going to be a
I'm
tight
just not
tournament.
convinced. I'm just not convinced with them defensively, lah. That's all. That's my concern.
Yeah.
But
But I think Ben White is going to
better.
surprise us. Although I wanted James Ward-Prowse to go in ahead of Ben White into the league, I think Ben White will surprise us this tournament. I think his value is going to shoot up. But we'll see. We'll see. We could be wrong. We could all be wrong. But yeah, for me personally, I feel like England will go to the semis. And Netherlands versus Denmark. I'm going to say Denmark.
I'm going to say Netherlands.
I'm going to say Denmark. I think Denmark might surprise us. I think they will surprise us.
I'm not convinced with Holland's manager. and their backline without Van Dijk, without Van der Beek, they're losing. They have a lot of key players missing.
Recently, Daily Blind has gone for surgery as well, so he's going to be in this tournament with an ankle injury. They only have one qualified right back who is very attacking minded, but he can't defend. Dumfries.
We could be wrong. Depay is on form. I think they beat. I don't know who they beat yesterday, but they beat it 3-0. I think Depay was involved. No goals. But yeah, we'll see. I think, but personally, for the vote wise, I'll say Denmark will go through. Denmark versus England. Yeah.
Okay. First semi-finals, Italy versus France.
Oh, wow. Italy versus France is a classic.
2006 World Cup final.
I think France.
I'm gonna say France. Yeah.
Since it has come to this, it's probably France lah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say France. I think too much for Italy to handle. And England versus Dark Horse Denmark.
I'm gonna say England.
Kumar?
England reaching final lah.
It's
a better surprise.
Going one further than their World Cup.
They're playing at Wembley.
Okay. Let's give England a chance to final.
Hey, it's at Wembley, is it?
Yeah,
semi-finals.
It's all Wembley.
Okay.
England.
So yeah, England is France.
Oh man, France. Mbappe is gonna tear the defense. He's gonna tear Pickford's asshole.
Pickford, I don't think he's gonna even play one, right? Is Pickford gonna be the starting keeper?
We don't know with Southgate.
Bro, definitely Southgate is gonna go for Pickford.
So Kumar has one for France. We have to do this quick, by the way.
I'm gonna go with France.
I want to say England, but I guess majority. So I think they have it France as winners of the Euro 2020-2021 by the way. In fact, this is our prediction. Okay, before we actually end off, I've got a few questions for you guys. Okay, let's quickly go through this. Winners, can we all agree it's going to be France?
Yeah, I mean, this one we've agreed. It's pretty much France.
Kumar?
They have a very strong team. They are the odds on to win.
Okay,
they are the favourites lah. I won't say they are odds on to win, but they are the favourites lah.
Who's going to be a dark horse of this tournament?
Actually, I think I'll go with Italy actually to be the dark horse.
I agree. I say Italy as dark horse as well. That's what I said earlier. Casey?
I know we had Portugal go out quite early, but I think Portugal will be the dark horse for me.
Okay.
I have my reasons, but I think Portugal is the dark horse.
Okay, top scorer for this tournament. Let's go with Casey first.
Top scorer this tournament will be, I think, Immobile.
I'm gonna agree with you. I was thinking Immobile as well. Kumar?
I'm going with Mbappe.
So no Lukaku. Okay.
Yeah, no one. I think no one here rates Lukaku.
He might just miss out on the top scorer lah, I think.
Okay. Second last question. Your surprise team of the tournament. Kumar, you first.
Surprise team of the tournament, I think is going to be Turkey.
Casey?
Scotland.
I think it might be Sweden. We don't really have Sweden up there as much, but I think Sweden might actually surprise us if you think about it.
I was thinking real damn hard about the France versus Scotland game, so that should tell you how much. I think Scotland's going to surprise us.
Your golden ball winner, your player of the tournament. I am going to say it's going to be. It's quite difficult.
It's got to be from the winning team, I guess. So
it might be from the team that finished in the final but not winning as well. Like how did Modric won it in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think it'll be N'Golo Kante. Kumar?
What player of the tournament is it?
Player of the tournament,
yeah. I think it's Mbappe.
Okay, Casey, wrap it up.
I'm gonna say
Jordan Pickford.
Antoine Griezmann for me.
Actually, I wanted to say him.
Yeah, so I think we have less than a minute on this chat left.
Yep.
So those are our choices for this coming Euros starting this Friday, Saturday morning, actually 3 a.m. Do tune in and check out our video. If you like it, like, subscribe, and share. Use the Euros tournament website predictor if you guys want. Have some fun with it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.